Okay. So with images kind of back in place, I need to kind of finish off the materials so that I can, well, I need to update materials so I can display something other than a colored triangle. I need to actually put, let's say, a sub resource such as an image on the screen. Now, I've already kind of done a little bit of this offline, so I've created a new shader, which much like the others, it's just except rather than moving, just passing through the UV XY coordinates and using that as the out tech color. Now it'll actually also take in a sample image, sample it, and throw that color through for the triangle. Um, Otherwise, I've got the, let's see what I got here. The Albedo Shader, which is takes in that fragment shader. Has a single binding for the combined image sampler, which is sitting at binding point 0 of 1 on the fragment stage. Frag descriptor, which basically takes in that with a bunch of other, with the regular frag descriptor information. I have the image, which still grabs the, from last time, which just grabs the file. And I got the new material, which is this one, which is going to bring in that fragment descriptor and that image, the image. If I can figure that out now. So let's close those to the right. Let's see what I got. Shader and stuff. Okay, what I want to do first of all is I want to change this from that to. Technically, I really shouldn't want this either. You know, back up, back. Like that. I'm gonna have a new faux material. Image material equals. I have the name of the material. 2. It's going to use the material loader. And we'll material pool.add. I don't have the material pool yet, so let's do that right now, actually. Material pool means we won't need material anymore. I already have the material loader there. What I do need though is in the deinitialization, which would be here. Modify that up. We have the where did I? The material. Find where I use it. Right about here, eh? Okay. We'll increment that. also decrement it right after, so it can be... We'll have info material brought in here. Okay, that's a bit of a mistake. On here, no, not on here. Here, no. On the include of this, the material pool, it says P shader. It should be P material. Bit of a minor mistake on that. So what we got? Strange, but okay. That, back to application. No. The material equals material pool dot find get fragment descriptor. That's nice and all. And we'll do the same thing here. Make sure that this at least works. I don't really care about this stuff yet. Having this in isn't going to change much of anything. What's the modification here? Oh yes, these. It's going to fail anyways. Nice. It's because of what I am. My sub-resources are... Where am I? Main loop. Inside of here. This should be real. This is not real. Why is this not real? Why? Do I not have the material in the pool? I do have one, and it's only the material too. Okay, whoops. Where are you? Where are you? There. Oh, I didn't even add it. Ah, yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Now let's see where we are. It's real. It's real. We got two. We got the material and material two. It's great. So that's good. So any other more modifications on this image pool, image loader? I don't know why they move up. Nothing there. What's this? This is just, that swaps BGRA. I don't think we really need that there, do we? Okay. No. Yes. Mm-hmm. Um, it's now located and closer to the final. Part A, hard-coded. Hard-coded? Hard-coded piece of thing. Okay. Closer, closer, closer. Okay, what was I doing? I was doing this. I was going to add this. I need to do that right now. Okay, I don't really know if... Nice. Good, it failed in a terrible, terrible way. Why? Request load. Which would go in... I'm sorry? Explain to me how this is bad? This... Oh, yes, of course. This is before I finish initializing the material loader. Yeah. Let's move this after that then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we got all that. So what I'm going to do for the moment, and speed this up a little bit, so I'm going to disable validation. Then I gotta go through this stuff to make sure we are loading correctly. So, material loader. So let's go into load resource. We're loading the resource. We're going to import the material definition. We're going to go inside there. Then we've got the read material. We only have resources. We only read that. So I need to update this to also include, what was it? Just an image, right? Image. We need a standard string for this. We're going to have to move backwards. Back up the stack. Okay, come back through to material loader. If that, we'll come back to this. First of all, I want to make sure I'm not going to like detonate horribly at this point. Should be much faster, yeah. So we have an image name, and we have the image. Good, good, good. Oh, I don't have image pool though. Okay, I need to add image pool to the material system. Fragment image, so okay, we go through here. We need to change that to be like if return this not equal null pointer. chapter. Initialization. The loaders or pools. As those are. Right? Because when I do the initial, I don't even reset them yet. Ah. Stage that in. Bam, we do that. Come back here. Now we're going to be adding my new stuff right here. Okay. Coming through, then we got to come back down here. We got to do this, which is sub-resource. I need to update sub-resource for the material. For possible image. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this. Oh, move. Mm-hmm. Okay. So got the I got the P image and all that stuff. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, this is where the sub-resource is going to come in a little bit more handy. We have the reset function. We're going to get like flow resource load state. Okay. To get the worst state, we're going to have to go through several hoops. First of all, loaded. If there's nothing even here, if that's the case, then we just return loaded. We have loaded nothing, or all of nothing has been loaded. Whatever the case may be, you can just proceed. Otherwise, actually no, something like actually probably closer to this. If it's a failed or loading, then we return that. Then we kind of do the same thing for a P image. it's not failed or loading, and not failed or loading, that means it's most probably all loaded. Or it could be unloaded, but like to get to this stage, we've already incremented the use of the sub resources, so it should be loading if it was previously in the unloaded state. Hmm. But what if it hasn't gotten around to the loading state yet? Hmm. Okay, what if it's not equal loaded? Then we can then just return that instead. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Not quite there. Yeah. Okay. What do you mean you failed horribly? Load state on foam material. P image. If, whoops, yeah. Yeah. It's unloaded. Okay, we come back. We're on the image. Still unloaded. Interesting. I'm sorry, what? Required node not found the parser standard string. Spur v source. Are you sure about this? Hmm? Okay, very. Hmm. Failed to load, I presume this, right? The material goes in the single albedo frag descriptor, which goes a single. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, let's see. Single albedo shader. Holy crap, come on. Okay, we do that, we leave. Everything, I don't have validation on, so I don't know if everything's being deleted properly. But I will hope that it is. Okay. Now, because material is got descriptor bindings, now I need to actually create descriptor sets. Yes. Fun stuff to happen. Okay, let me pause and grab a drink. 40 minutes in. Okay. Fragment descriptor stuff. Fragment descriptor stuff. Let's go into this. Okay. What I'm going to do at first to get this even going is I'm going to create a... I'm just going to deal with it directly. So VK descriptor set. Once it's loaded, it will create the descriptor set. I don't want to create a new one at each frame. Not quite yet. Because, okay, how do I do descriptor sets for the movement, for the camera stuff? I'm pretty sure I create one each frame. Camera. Where did I put camera stuff? Here we go. I create descriptor sets each frame. I don't have to do each frame right now because it's right now the image isn't changing each frame. It'll change in random times, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But on the other hand, if I okay. For the moment, I'm just going to create a descriptor every frame, I guess. No, I don't want to do that. Because that means I have to go through the loader every single frame. Actually, you know what? No, I will do that every frame. Just until I can get this functional. And then with the information of how to make this more functional and some more iterations for expanding the system to accept more than just a single image, with that information, then I will refactor into something more realistic and manageable than trying to figure out everything at the start. Since I don't know all the context, I don't have all the context, I need to do a good job of that yet. So, let us look at the camera descriptor pool and get this stuff going. Do Do I need uniform buffers? I do not need buffers, but I do need these. So, material loader. Let's get it going. Yeah, I already have. Do I even have? This is the material loader. I don't have the graphics session stuff here. I'm going to need that. But I don't want to put it here because it is something that's specific to this right here. Bring it in. Oh, graphics session. Do that. Anything else? Initialize session. No, no. Okay. Back down the material loader. On the initialization section. Through each of them, we're going to have to create them. I can borrow that from here. Whoops. Initialization section here. Do this. Put it in like a little scoped area so it's a little bit more obvious. So when I rip it back out with great joy in the future. I need M device. Where do I get M device? I get it from this. Do I need it anywhere else? I probably will. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to okay. Then error code equals VK res. This requires that. Go to that. Then we deinitialize, which requires this stuff. Hmm. Okay. Material. We're going to have a view loader. Go into it, and we're going to do. We need something in the material loader which generates these. So, res export void. Sorry, not void. bk descriptor set. Takes in the faux material. Star p material. We're going to have a function here, which is load resource. So about here. If p material, I'm assuming that you're giving me a real material as well. Loaded data dot subresources dot p image not equals little pointer. Then there's nothing here, so we just return just like that. I don't care. Do not care. Otherwise, we have an image to do. You went 32T. We need to pass in the frame index right now. Yeah, I do. So what's going to happen is you're going to go in there, go through the material, frame index. We go this. We to create descriptor faux material, which is this. With that. Ooh, this is so hacky. I hate myself. We got frame index. So with the frame index, we're going to use that to determine. We're going to have to generate material. This. I need to get the descriptor set layout from the fragment descriptor. as well. Okay. Okay, which I don't quite get out yet. Oh no, I do right there. I get the VK fragment descriptor, but how do I get the descriptor set layout? I get that from the graphics session, don't I, actually? There you go. No, you're in here. Oh, wrong one. Session. Da, 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 da. This. Get descriptor set layout. That's from when I create it. Hmm. All right. All right. All right. Hmm. How long would it take? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. So obviously, okay. Would it be from shader? Okay, can I get it from shader then? Hmm. Okay. I need to go through the fragment descriptor to find the shader and then the descriptor set layout. Same thing would also apply for the push constant range stuff. Um, okay, the descriptor set layout for that. Um, I'd also need the ability to get this out as well. Oh, I already got that. Cute. Okay. Back to material loader. We are here equals. Can I get the shader out of the fragment descriptor right now? Get fragment shader. Yes, I can. P material. Data dot subresources dot p fragment descriptor get fragment shader dot. Oh. Then I need to go for graphics. This is going to require me to include the shader descriptor set layout for frag shader. Get that. I need to include shader, I guess. Or do I need to? We get the fragment shader, which is that. Then I need to go into. Yeah, okay. Get shader. Bam. Frag shader equals all that. We get the descriptor set layout. Now, with that, we can carry on to. Oh, I need the allocation info. Set allocate info. First things we're going to do, that is, we're going to reset the descriptor pool, which is the device. That with no flags. Just no flags. Set allocation info is going to be .s type equals vk descriptor. No, vk structure. Type descriptor set allocate info. Descriptor pools for frame index. We're gonna have one. that one. We need to allocate it. Something absolutely catastrophic. That's great. Descriptor, image info, because this is an image. This is purpose built for now, so sampler equals I'm a material loader, not an image loader, so I don't have access to his internal items. Because I keep trying to do object-oriented nonsense, and it keeps not working. Fine. We'll just do that. I don't care. I need something to work first before I can care about it. So then what we got? We got P material data dot subresources dot P image data dot sampler. And you got the image view. Subresources dot P image data dot view dot image layout. It will equal VK image layout optimal shader read only then. Yeah. We'll stick that in the VK right descriptor set. Writing that to the descriptor set. We have the .s type equals descriptor set allocate info. No, not that. Right descriptor set. Destination set is the set we have. Destination binding equals binding 0. Yes. I still have that. Is that actually going to work? I don't think that's actually going to work because descriptor, the binding 0 is already used by the vertex, right? Full screen triangle. This binding's already used, so we change this to like just binding set 1. Because bindings it's the one set of bindings throughout the whole thing, determined by set. That means I need to change this, no, not this, this to descriptor binding 1. Okay, So destination binding will be binding 1. We have, whoops, descriptor count of 1. Descriptor type equals combined image sampler. And equals image info. Okay. We're going to write that vk update descriptor sets, which is vk device. We're doing 1. We have the 1. Don't have any copies. We don't have any of these either. And return set. Okay. Go run right back to the application. We're going to have a lot of little fun going on here. So we have a couple locations where we have the material, such as here. Wait, this is inside of the XR, right? Yeah, not very useful quite yet. Do the other one first, please. The material 2. Yeah, okay, we'll have a bit of we'll have a moment of space. Then we're going to do the material 2. Set equals this. We get the descriptor set for frame index, which is what is our frame index? This is just frame index. Okay. If the material to get load state equals resource load state loaded. I'm not going to try anything else unless it's loaded. Too few arguments. Yes, I need the graphics session now. Okay, we got a few frames in, then we're here. So, let's see what's gonna just fall apart. 3E50, 5E6. Yeah, okay, so they are different. But the frag shader, which is a real shader, thank you. Then grab the descriptor set layout. We do this. We create it, adding it without issue. So we do have this now. Okay. do this stuff here. But we need this up here. What are we doing? Hour 16. Okay. Okay. So, let's say we are here and we are loaded. We are loaded because we're at this point. So, we're going to do this. This will be a lot of terrible fun. Camera.descriptor. We'll scope this up for a moment so I can do this, use the goto still. We're going to go auto set equals the material 2. Get the set, its frame index. I'm going to do this command buffer. Basically the same as this, except, of course, we're going to have the set we have here. Going to have the count of 1, and this is offset, right? Descriptor, first offset, layout, and then first offset, or first set. Okay. Which means I need, what is the offset? The offset for fragments are, I'll just do this manually for the second. Because using this, that's offset 0, so that's fine. I want the offset fragment shader, which is 7. Okay. So where do I get layout? Oh, when I get this, yeah. The material 2. Alright. Alright. Oh, of course not. What's going on? Expected a semicolon. It's a semicolon failure. Yeah. That's actually working. Oh my god. Whoops. I mean, yeah, of course it's upside down, but I'm now doing... That was surprisingly easy. I mean, an hour, 20 minutes, sure, and there's a lot of... I mean, there's definitely easier ways to do it if all you're trying to do is to present an image, but I'm presenting an image through a system that's actually fairly not self-reliant, but with minimal manual input, I should say. Nice. I mean, what did I have to do to change? I had to do a lot of janky stuff, though. Okay. So first of all, let's do shader. This, we're adding when um, sets and generating command buffers. Hmm. Okay. One thing I do need to do though is because obviously I don't want to start just adding a crap ton of images and stuff to the sub resource struct. I need some kind of way of doing this a bit more dynamically. Well, not necessarily dynamic. Well, yes and no on the dynamic side. I need a smarter way. I can't have infinite versions of sub resource structs to do this. And nor do I want to have a super struct that just has all the possible combinations. So let's write that down. And then, same thing for importing material stuff, definitions and what have you. Materials, image loader, that's none of this business. And I need to come up with a better way for creating of these. So right now it's in here, which is not really at all what I'm looking for. Don't need this stuff though. Okay, what's this? An hour and a half? Hour 20 minutes? Okay. I'll leave it there while I kind of ruminate on. Actually, no, I won't. First of all, I need to copy this up. No, what? I'm not even going to put this on the XR side. I'll just leave it here on the Windows side while I figure out how to slightly better do this. Cheers.